Okay, so today's session of Mindset Mondays, we are talking about creating increase in our lives. Now, if you really think about it, everyone wants increase. We all want more. We want more happiness, more love, more connection, a better job, a bigger house, a nicer house, to run faster, to do more, to be more, to go experience things. Even my cat, he wants more food. He wants more pats. Everything in nature wants more. Everything in nature wants to grow. If it's not growing, it's dying, it's disintegrating to some degree. Where increase stops for us on things that really matter to us, that's when we start to get sad. That's when we start to feel stuck. That's when we start to feel empathetic towards life. And if you stop and ask yourself right now, when are the times that you've been happiest? It'll most likely be a time when you've reached a newer high in something that matters to you. For me, my highest values are personal development, health, and intimate relationships. Some of the happiest memories for me is when I went to Spain by myself to go to a mindset retreat, and I was standing on top of this mountain in Toledo looking over this 100-year-old city, and I'd been so scared to get there. Like, even hopping on the bus to go out on that day trip, I was so scared by myself over there, never done anything like that. I remember just standing there being like, wow, this is incredible. Like, how amazing is life? Like, I was on the other side of the planet. Now I'm over here. This is just incredible. I remember being in a yoga class, and a hot Bikram yoga class, went for 90 minutes, pushed me beyond my limit. Never done it before, sweated my absolute butt off. And I remember laying down doing Shavasana, and I had my first ever spiritual experience where I left my body and was astroplaning. And when I came back, I was like, whoa, these things happen because I pushed myself to grow, to expand, to experience more increase in my life. Now, we want increase. You want it. I want it. And I'm not saying this to be greedy. I'm not saying go get more money, try and get a hotter partner, try and get a bigger house if it doesn't mean anything to you. I'm talking about increase for things that actually you give a damn about. That's what we're here to do. And if we're not actively putting effort towards it, we'll experience it in our emotional state. I know people who are 80 years old and they've still got that twinkle in their eye. Their body's starting to get sore and tired, but they're full of life and energy. Why? Because they're increasing in their spiritual development, their relationships, they're learning, they're growing, they're expanding. That's what we want. And if we really think about it, I wrote down a few things here. We need to be able to give to get. That's the first law of increase. You can't say to the fire, give me heat and then I'll give you the wood. A lot of people have this idea where it's when I have the energy, then I'll go to the gym. When I have the time, then I'll do this thing. When people are kind to me, then I'll be kind back. It's a lot like saying I don't have the energy to go to the gym. Is a lot like saying I'm too dirty to have a bath. I can't meditate because it's too difficult. It's like that's the same thing. When something's hard or difficult or you're struggling with it, it means you have to first give to it. In a relationship, you get back what you give. In work, you get back what you give. You want to increase your income, you give more service. You want to increase your relationship, you give more love, compassion. Givers gain was probably the most important lesson I ever learned. I actually practiced it when I was doing this course. And for about a month, all I did was think about my bosses and what they wanted from me and what they needed. I became a yes man, but I was giving willingly, not trading. Trading is where you try and do something because you want someone to do it in return. That's not giving. That's manipulation. You have to willingly give. So I was just willingly giving. Got 2 pay rises in 2 months at work. Enjoyed my work. They got a benefit out of it. When we increase ourselves and our service, we increase the lives of other people around us. So the first thing to do to create increase is 1, set the intention of what you're going to create increase. Is it a relationship? Is it money? Make sure also that it matters to you. Something that's important. For me right now, it's like, I want to increase my income. Why? Because me and my partner want to buy a house. Something that's important to me. That's what I'm working on. I'm putting my energy towards it. The second thing is have a great attitude. If you have a goal, so many people come to me as a mindset coach and they want to work on their goal, and they in one breath tell me what they want, and then in the next breath tell me why it's so hard and difficult and it's impossible and it's so unfair that they have to do these difficult things. you have to have a great attitude towards the thing that you want. So if it's money, you have to have a great attitude towards money. If it's a relationship, you have to have a great attitude towards learning and growing. The third thing that you can do is give sincere, merited praise to people. If you want to create increase for yourself in relationships, find something that everyone, that the people that you want to increase that relationship with, that they do well, and notice it and tell them. Now, it can't be false flattery. It needs to be sincere. If it's your partner and you're trying to heal a relationship, notice all the things that they do good and tell them. If it's your kid, if it's your boss, if it's someone at work, notice the things that they do well and tell them. That creates increase because you're looking for the good in them. And people don't usually remember what you said or what you did, but they always remember how you made them feel, which is very, very true. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into some journaling questions for creating increase. So what I would love for you to do is, if you've got a pen and paper, or if you've got a device that you want to do it on, that's okay as well. Just open a new document on a new piece of paper. Just write Mindset Mondays, creating increase. And then put a smiley face next to it. We want to have a good attitude. Everyone loves a smiley face. Now, we're going to jump into the journaling exercises. So number one, so just write down number one. I want you to answer this question. Where in your life do you want to experience increase? Something that matters to you. And I want you to write down a few answers, maybe just one or two. You can write this by saying, in my life, I would like to experience increase in. In my life, I would like to experience increase in. Maybe it's the depth of your relationships. Maybe it's your feeling of connection with nature. Whatever it is, just write down a few dot points. Might be skills that, you maybe want to become a better salesperson, a better teacher. But something that matters to you right now for where you're at. And once you feel that you've got something that's important to you, or a few things, just give me a thumbs up emoji, or if you've got your camera on, just give me a thumbs up to let me know to go on to the next question. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Pharrell. Thanks, Janine. Beautiful. Amazing. Thanks, guys. Now, with the things that you just wrote down, maybe there's 2, 3, whatever it is, I want you to underline the one that you want to work on today. The one that feels like it's jumping out of you. Yep, that feels like the most important. And also, don't go with what you feel like you should write. Maybe go with what you want. I truly believe that happiness leads to success, not success to happiness. If you feel like you need to earn more money, but you also feel miserable, money's probably not going to solve that much for you. So select the thing that you actually want. Needs only push you so far. Wants are what gets you over the hill. Try and get someone to do something they don't really want to do. Impossible. All right, awesome. Now, number 2, I want you to think about this. In order to receive increase in this area that you've just written down, what could you give effort towards? Could you could you go to the gym to increase your health? Could you read a book on relationship? And you can write this by saying, to receive this increase, I could put effort towards. To receive this increase, I could put effort towards. For me, earning more money, put effort towards becoming a better coach. All right, I can go through my coaching lessons again. I can practice my question structure again. I can expand it. What could you put effort towards? If it's health, maybe your diet. You look at the thing that you're wanting, what would you want to give that could be equal to that thing that you want to receive? Just take a deep breath whenever you need to, in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, amazing. And once you feel like you've got some good answers, give us a thumbs up. Thanks, Raoul. Thanks, Bronman. Thanks, Janine. Adam, amazing. Thanks, Andy. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Julie. Amazing. Awesome. We'll move on to question number 3. And this is a really good one. I put this question in here for this reason. I remember a quote from Tony Robbins once where he said, if you want to get depressed in a hurry, think only about yourself for a week. You know, it's great to climb your mountain, but I don't think it's about how far you go in life. I think it's about how many people you take with you. Every single person wants to be a source of joy and inspiration for other people. One of the worst things in the world is to feel alone, disconnected. And when we're only thinking of ourselves, we're energetically disconnecting. So number 3, I want you to think about who also benefits from you experiencing increase in your above mentioned desire. And I want you to dot point any person that comes to mind and write a little bit about how it positively impacts them. So you can write my receiving my desire also benefits. Me receiving my desire also benefits. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's your cat. And just write how it benefits them. Me being more energetic benefits my sister because I'll have a greater attitude and that makes her happy. Benefits my parents because of whatever reason. And again, just take a deep breath if you need to. If it's hard to think of an answer, that's good. That means you're stretching your mind. And as you're writing these answers, just noticing if your energy's shifting, how you're feeling about it. Maybe you feel good about it. Maybe you feel a little bit of resentment, like that person doesn't deserve that. And that's good to notice. That's good to notice. It's all about awareness. Amazing. Once you feel like you've got some answers you're happy with, just give us a thumbs up. Let us know to go on to the next one. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Janine. Thanks, Raoul. Thanks, Bronman. I think I saw your thumb go up. Peer pressured you into it. All right, awesome. Number 4. I want you to really think about this one because I love this one. By actively creating your desire, that increase that you want, and doing what's necessary to achieve it. So that feeling of actually stepping out and doing difficult, hard things, being consistent. What are all the benefits that you can think of? And you can answer this by writing, by receiving my desire and doing what's necessary to achieve it. I'm now. By receiving my desire and doing what's necessary to achieve it, I'm now. I'm now earning the kind of money I want to. I'm now feeling like a great partner. I'm now feeling more excited about life. I'm feeling more capable, more proud, more loving, more courageous, more brave. Again, just taking a deep breath whenever you need to. Let any images inspiring come to you. Let yourself enjoy it. Write down some really positive things, things that make you feel good, inspired. Amazing work, guys. And once you feel that you're pretty happy with your answer, just give us a thumbs up. That's okay. You can take your time. No rush. Again, it's your time. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Raul. Beautiful. Thanks, Janine. Awesome. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back for answering those questions. Coming to a session like this, you never know what you're going to get. Every week's different. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. The energy's different. The concepts sometimes are challenging. But well done for coming along and doing that exercise. Now, we are going to jump into our guided visualization around this topic. So what I want you to do is just stretch out. Do whatever it is that you need to do. We're going to be still with our eyes closed for a bit. So if you need to stretch, jump up, do jumping jacks, do push-ups, I don't know, run around the house once, whatever it is that you need to do. Get yourself nice and calm, nice and relaxed. It's no fun meditating when you feel uncomfortable and you're sitting there the entire time saying, my back's sore, my back's sore. So do what you can. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. I am going to play some music through the speakers and we will jump into our meditation. So just doing what you need to do. Just doing what you need to do to get nice and comfortable. Rolling your shoulders. And just slowly find yourself into a nice, comfortable seated position with your back as straight as it feels comfortable to do so. Your head up nice and straight. And whenever you feel that you're arriving into stillness and you feel comfortable, just gently take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out through your mouth, just gently closing your eyes down. Give yourself full permission to be here, to be present, to give this your best effort. No judgment, no expectations of yourself to achieve anything. Just be here. And we're going to start off by doing a deep breathing exercise where we breathe all the way in through our nose, feeling like the top of our head has a hook on it and we're being pulled up towards the ceiling. So we're expanding our body with our inhale through the nose all the way up towards the ceiling. And when we breathe out through the mouth, just letting your whole body relax, letting your shoulders drop, letting yourself sigh, whatever you want to do as you breathe out. Now, we will do these breaths together. And we're just going to do 6 really deep breaths. And our first inhale through the nose will be in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in all the way in. Feel your body expand upwards. And breathe out. Just let it all out as you relax. Breathe in again, all the way in. Really deep breath. Breathe out, all the way out. Let yourself smile if you want while you do this. Breathe in, all the way in. Really deep breath. Enjoy it. Breathe out, all the way out. Breathe in, all the way in. Breathe out, all the way out. 2 more. Breathe in, all the way in. Feel your body expand. Breathe out, all the way out. Feels so good to relax. And breathe in, all the way in. Deepest breath yet. And breathe out, all the way out. Just letting your breath return to normal. And just taking a moment to check in with yourself and just notice, how are you feeling? In your mind, I want you to think of that area of life that you want to experience increase, that you want to see improvement. And I want you to step into that moment where you are with it right now. And I want you to just see whatever image, whatever scene comes to mind, wherever you are. And just focus on what you can see in that moment. Try your best to see any details, notice any details that are prominent, colors, things, people. Just noticing anything you can see. Now noticing what it is you can hear yourself saying to yourself. What's your internal dialogue, your thoughts about this situation as it is? Just noticing right now, in this moment, in this vision, that you can see how you feel. And I want you to imagine right now that you can feel the most beautiful energy coming over you. You can feel the impulse of life within you growing, your enthusiasm, your drive, your motivation, your desire for more. And in your mind, I want you to think of what it is that you want to do to improve this situation. And see yourself starting to do it with a great attitude. As you can see this, take a deep breath in. Feel yourself receiving more energy from the universe because you're giving this new effort. And see yourself feeling really good. And in your mind, I want you to see yourself going on this journey from where you are to where you want to be. Seeing yourself doing all those things, seeing yourself seeing progress, seeing yourself with a great attitude, see yourself developing more power, feelings of faith, whatever it is that you can see as you walk this journey. Just take a deep breath whenever you need to. And as you're walking this journey, just noticing what your thoughts are, what you're saying to yourself. What are some of the things that you can hear going through your mind as you're on this journey of growth and expansion? And in this vision, I want you to notice how your growth and expansion and change is affecting other people in beautiful ways. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't, but just see some faces that come to mind where your great attitude is lifting up people around you, causing them to grow, to expand, to feel increase. And as you can see these people, these changes in your life, just noticing the knock-on effect that it's having on other areas of your life and how it's causing them to increase as well. See other important areas of your life increasing because of what you're doing. And as you're enjoying this imagery, just take a really deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just feel that beautiful energy of increase, the impulse of life, of growth, of expansion radiating through you. And in your mind, I want you to repeat after me. I am a source of increase. I'm taking guided action with a great attitude. I am abundant at my core. I am a source of strength and inspiration. I'm leaving everyone I meet with the impression of increase. I willingly give and graciously receive. I feel proud of myself. And lastly, the universe is on my side. Just taking another deep breath in, breathing in this beautiful energy that you're feeling right now. Feel it radiating through you. And as you breathe out, just gently starting to bring some soft motion into your body. You can start to move your legs, move your shoulders, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and just becoming aware of the temperature of the room that you're in. Just becoming aware of how you're feeling. And when you feel that you've become present in your body again, that you're back in the room, you can take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, you can gently open your eyes. Welcome back. Amazing work, guys. And if you need to take a moment to just be by yourself, do whatever it is you need to do. If you want to write something down, go for it. If there was an image that came to mind that felt really good, maybe you want to write it down. Maybe you want to close your eyes and just see it again for a minute. Whatever you want to do, that's completely fine. I do hope that you enjoyed tonight's session. And when you go back into Meetup, if you could leave it a review of some kind, that would be amazing. If anything came up for you that you don't want to share with the group and you'd like to talk to me about it, please message me on Meetup. I love talking to people and meeting new people and hearing your story. You know, I'm a mindset coach. It's what I love doing. I love helping people figure out what it is that they want and develop the mindset and the skills and practices and habits to get it. So if that's something that you're interested in as well, please reach out to me on Meetup as well. Or you can just have a look at my website, which is davidkeithturner.com. You can have a look at what my services are there and you can book a call from there if you would like to as well. Now, the way that this works is I end the recording, but I do stay on and give you guys a chance to share about your experience, possibly ask a question, whatever it feels that you want to do. But I do want to say thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you need to get going, that's completely fine. I hope you have a great week ahead. And yeah, really feel into that feeling of increase. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to want to increase. More love, more happiness, more joy, more prosperity, whatever it is. Feeling into it. If you want to do this meditation again, it'll be up tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it.